welcome to episode 2 of the Cookie Catch Up. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know that this is a re-record because I filmed last week, but I just wasn't feeling myself. So I decided to re-record it for you guys because I did want it to be perfect's not the right word, but I just wasn't feeling myself and I knew that I could give it a little bit more. So I thought, you know what, let's just save this for next week and try again. So that's what we're doing. So we're here. So Cookie Catch Up episode 2. I think this is going to be a monthly thing because I do yap a lot on my stories and just on my social media in general, but there's always more to talk about and sort of like go into things a little bit more rather than just like that quick, I've got 60 seconds to get out my words sort of thing. So I already share behind the scenes and this is like behind the scenes. So yeah, that's what we're here for. As always, I have a vanilla latte. I am really trying to perfect the coffee machine, guys. I have got the coffee part down pat after watching many videos, but the milk, Lord help me, I feel like I'm getting worse. So if anyone has any tips about frothing milk for this beginner over here, please send them my way because I don't know what's happening at this point. And then to go for my vanilla latte, I have a little choc chip sweet treat. Guys, choc chip, even after all the flavors we've done, choc chip is just still my favorite. It's the OG. It's our signature dough with dark choc chips and choc chunks. So I don't know, you just can't go past it in my opinion. It's just, if there's one flavor that I say to people you have to try, it's choc chip. I know we have so many fun flavors, but choc chip is it's just the OG and it can't be beaten. So it was the first one I perfected and it's the one that I recommend to everyone to try. So if you haven't tried it, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? Please do not wait any longer. It's the best. Speaking of flavors, we launched our winter flavors a couple of weeks ago now. I think it's maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I actually put my least amount of creative time into creating these flavors. They came to me quite naturally. I just sort of got a bunch of ingredients that I had some things in mind, and then I just started working on them. And really, they only took like one test batch each, and they were like pretty much good. A few slight tweaks, but the other flavors I've done, I put so much time and energy into creating them. And I don't think either way is right or wrong, but this this winter collection has been our most successful so far. I don't know if it's like time of year, people want to buy cookies more at this time of year, I know that, but I don't know, they've just been going really well. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. That being said, orders fluctuate every week, and some weeks it feels like, oh my god, we are never going to keep up with these, and then other weeks I'm sort of like, oh, it's a bit slow. So yeah, you just never know with online. It just is up and down. And yeah, I know that buying cookies is a luxury. It's not necessarily like fitting into everyone's necessities of their week. So I'm always super grateful when people do, take the time to support my business, buy the cookies, send them to someone they love. And yeah, I just am always so grateful when people do order. It's just always so good. So the same week we launched our winter flavors, we also had our biggest week of online sales. It was already a big week before the winter flavor launch, but then it was just going up and up from there. We did our weekly order, like weekly delivery to the egg farm, and they sold 85 dessert cookies in one day, which it was just, quite honestly, it was a little bit overwhelming because I was just like, wow, what has happened? I know that 85 might not seem like a lot to some people, but for me, when we started at the egg farm, I think we were doing maybe like, it was less than 20 cookies a week to them. And I was excited when I'd come in on a Thursday and they were sold out. Like, that was exciting to me. And I just remember that feeling that first week that they sold, like the first week they sold out. I think they sold out quite quickly one week. And I just remember going in and being like, oh my God, you've sold all of these. Because when they first started selling them, I was like, oh my God, what if they don't sell any? What if they don't sell one cookie? And so to be, I don't even know how many months it would be now. It would be like maybe 9 months later. And they're selling 85 in one day. I was, yeah, gobsmacked. And then the next week they did basically the same thing. They increased the order by an extra 30 cookies. No, sorry, an extra 15 cookies, and they still sold them out within a couple of days. So yeah, I was like, what is happening? Selling cookies at the egg farm has been such a fun thing for me because I'm not really interested in doing wholesale to lots and lots of businesses. That's not really been my plan. It would also sort of be logistically too hard. But selling to the egg farm has been so fun and wholesome for me. I obviously don't have the capacity to open a store right now, and I don't have plans to. And I think just selling to the egg farm has been like the closest way to connect with the community, and sort of sometimes I bump into customers, or sometimes when I'm there and I'm restocking, people buy, they literally say to me, oh, can I grab that cookie? And I'm like handing them a cookie to purchase. So yeah, that's always really, really cool. And just, I don't know, getting that community feel is something that I've really enjoyed. So it's been the best. Something I didn't expect when I started the business was how much of a community feel it would sort of create for me. I know it's still really early on, but there's quite a few customers where I feel like I know them a little bit, like I hear from them often, and they're really supportive of me, and I didn't know them before I started the business, and I think it's just such a beautiful thing. I'm not to deep it, but someone, I've never had strong friendship groups, and I've never really felt like I had a place where I fit in somewhere. So I've always felt like, a little bit of an outsider in a lot of different dynamics. And I think the best thing for me has really been building a community that, I don't know, that it's fun, it's really wholesome, it's really, just like, I don't know, nothing's too serious. Like, this is just cookies at the end of the day, but it is also more than that at the same time. So it's really just that, like, balance of, it's special, but we're not taking ourselves too seriously, and we're not like critiquing every aspect of every single thing. But yeah, just like this really strong community feel. And with the new business that I'm building, I know that that will only deepen over time. This new business is really, really centered around legacy. And that's something that's really important to me. So I can only imagine where things are going to go as this new business comes to life, and as things can sort of morph and merge together. And I'm just so excited. I really don't know where things are heading, and I just can't wait to see. Honestly, I would love to just have like a little peek at what it's going to look like in a couple of years. Um, I know it's just going to happen, but yeah, I'm so excited. With building this new business, it's something I've really wanted to do for a couple of years now, but I did really hold myself back from it. I just thought, how would I do this? It seems like such a like mountain of work and creative time and energy and all of that to put in to be able to do it, as well as money as well. That's a big thing when you're starting a business. There can be a lot of upfront costs, especially when you're developing a product like we are. It's like, it's a big risk. It's really scary. And yeah, I think I just held myself back for a long time. It's not to say I'm not scared now. I think I'm more scared now than ever because I know it's possible. And so when you have that feeling of like, oh, I don't know if it could ever work, it can be a bit like la la la. But when you start going, oh, this could actually work if I really try hard, that can almost be more scary because the stakes feel higher, and really it all comes down to you. And like, that's, I guess, one of the hardest and best things about owning a business and building a brand is everything comes down to you. Like, everything comes down to you. And some days the pressure of that is overwhelming, and other days the excitement of that is just incredible. So yeah, it's just balancing it all really. And some days I have no control over that, and some days I feel really great about it. So we just go with it. And I think I really held myself back for a long time out of fear. Even posting on my personal account, I started posting more, and there, even now still, and before this, there was that period of, oh my god, what are people going to think? Is this too random? Does this make any sense that I'm talking about this? Are people judging me? Are they sending it to their friends and laughing about me? And like, there could be, like, I won't ever know, and I guess it's good I don't know, but there always is that element of that happening. And at the end of the day, you are not, like, no one's forcing people to watch people's content. So I would hope that if anyone didn't find my stuff resonating with them or relevant to them, or yeah, if they don't find that they enjoy it, they just swipe along and keep going. And then for the people that it does land with, it impacts them in the way that I intend it to do. So yeah, I just got to this point where I thought I'm watering myself down to have people accept me more. And honestly, that just doesn't really help anyone either, because then the people that are accepting me, they're not even accepting who I really am because I'm not showing that. So I know that it's talked about a lot online, but I think showing up with authenticity and really just being yourself is the most important, because if you are putting on a front or putting on a character, or I don't even know, even like hiding parts of yourself, I'm not saying show every part of yourself and show everything and share every detail. That's no, that's not the story. But I mean more trying to be someone that you're not, or pretending not to be someone that you are, if that makes any sense at all. I don't think that helps anyone in the long run, because you won't be able to keep that up. Like over time, you'll burn out from not being yourself. In all honesty, you'll burn out from not being yourself. So yeah, if there's anyone that's like doubting themselves, I hear you. I hear you, because yeah, some days the self-doubt is like the loudest part in my brain, but also the determination to give it my everything is even louder. So if you're feeling self-doubt, I got you. I see you. I get it. Don't let it stop you. Don't slow down, because it's not like it's not even justified. Like just don't even play into it. Feel it, accept it, keep going. Keep going is all I will say. Getting back, I feel like I went on a tangent there, but that's what I'm here for, guys. I'm a big yapper. I'm a big yippity yapper. So even though community building is really, really important to me, I did decide to cancel our early June market that we were going to go to in Mornington. We didn't go ahead with it. And there was a few different reasons. Like there was different factors that went into me making that decision. Number one being it was happening during our biggest week. So that massive week where we had a lot of orders already, we launched the winter flavors, the egg farm sold out pretty much in a day and a half. It was just massive. And it was a little bit overwhelming, because it just sort of came out of nowhere. You don't get to like get a heads up to be like, hey, next week's going to be your biggest week. Like there's no one like being like, oh, by the way, next week I'm going to order, like, and then 20 other people message and say, hey, next week I'm going to order. Like, there's no like pre-warning. It just happens. So yeah, the biggest week was happening. I was working more hours than I'd ever worked. It was like really intense, like trying to make everything super efficient, trying not to waste any minute, trying to multitask everything that I was doing. I had something else going on in the background. There was no time wasted. And like, it was great. It was really, really great. But I just knew that doing the market as well was just going to be like that step too far. I think it was just going to be, that recognizing where things could lead to burnout as well has been something that's just been in the back of my mind. I know I'm doing a lot. So I'm really grateful to be doing a lot and I'm loving it, but I also am like cautious of that. And also as well for Alex too, he helped me so much that week. I started training him on how to make the dough. He was helping me in any way that he could. And he also has a full-time job. It's a really, really physical job. He's helped me so much this week. Are we really going to go stand in the market, like at the market in the rain all day? In the rain, the wind, it was freezing that weekend. And I just thought, I don't think this is what we should do. I really just think putting all of our time and resources towards getting all of the online orders done was most important. And honestly, it paid off. I'm really happy that we did that. I wouldn't change that decision if I could go back. I'm glad we did it that way. So yeah, it was a really hard decision to make, but it was necessary. And sometimes it feels like you're going a step backwards, but it's really so that you can go 3 steps forwards. So yeah, I have no regrets with making that decision. And I think I would do it again if I had to. So then for markets, we're not going to do any for winter. They're always just a bit risky. They could get cancelled the day of, and then I'd be left with heaps of cookies to try and sell. And there's just lots of different factors going into it. But we're not going to do any for winter. The next ones we're going to do will be in spring. So I think we do 3 or 4 markets before we go to Europe. So yeah, it'll be good to see everyone again in person. But yeah, a couple of markets, and then we head to Europe for Christmas, which you'll probably hear me talk about so much between now and then. So excited to just try all the food. all the food is what I'm thinking about. I've been saving so many TikToks and so many videos of just, I want to go here, I want to go there, that looks good. So yeah, you best believe I'm going to film so much over there. All right, that's enough from me. I hope you've enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm aiming to do these every month. So if there's anything you want me to talk about in these videos, or you've got any questions, feel free to reach out. Feel free to reach out. Feel free to reach out to me via email. No, I'm just kidding. Feel free to DM me, and I can talk about things in my next video, whatever. Cookies, business, life, coffee, desserts, travel, whatever you want to know, darling. I will talk about it. Okay, that's all. All right, I'm done. The coffee's making me delirious. That's for damn sure. I hope you loved it. I hope you've enjoyed. I was going to say follow me. Follow my YouTube. Follow me. Okay, she's becoming cringy. It's time to stop. It's time to stop now. All right, I'm done. I'm done. Don't forget to keep life a little sweet. That's all. Bye.